Juice. Italians kind of like the Jews. This makes us think you're more of an Arab than ever before. Fucking towel head. You fucking look like Gargamel from the Smurfs. Now we've seen some of your girlfriends. We just want to know, who do they actually close their eyes and think about when they're having sex with you? I'm sorry, too harsh already? My God, man. Who else we got in here tonight? We got Jamie Morgan here.
I don't need to be up to mine.
Jamie, how the fuck do you get fired on your day off? The world witnessed a coup of this magnitude was when Castro took over Cuba. Oh, God. We have Sheena Reagan. Sheena's Florida's funniest female comedian and the world's most mediocre realtor. Love you, Sheena. Sheena, you're a practicing Christian woman that's more bad habits than one of Kyle's whores. I'm convinced you go to all these charity events just to make it up, so when St. Peter sees you at the gate, it's like, oh, fuck it, just go in. Jason Dom is here. John Charles, please check him for a pulse. The only man I ever knew that was on Quaaludes every day, but not on Quaaludes every day. Wears more flip-flops on stage than he wears to the beach. He's got shoes tonight! I'm fucking disappointed because now that joke won't hit. Fuck! Nathan Wallace is here! Nathan, I'd like to thank you for jump-starting my comedy career. If it wasn't for you whining about a certain someone, I would have never have gotten the start I did with Ron White. I appreciate that. See, no one knows that because... I'm sorry, that was too personal. Nathan is one of the funniest guys we've got around here. We don't make fat jokes about Nathan, okay? That button's working awfully hard, isn't it? You can hold joke against him, I'm sorry. What are you going to do, you know? Like some things, you know. Rocco Shulov's here! We call him the poor man's version of Brian Jameson. At least one of the two was successful in radio. He wore his best sweatpants here tonight, drives a Tesla. That's not the biggest hypocrisy I've ever heard in my life. I don't know what is. Did I miss anybody? Who else we got here? Did I get everybody? Fuck, I think I did. Except for fucking you. But we get to save that for later because you're the one I'm bringing up last. So again, Mr. Casillas, we are all happy to be here. We are all going to hate each other after this, and I hope you enjoy this evening. All right, guys? All right, folks, we're going to bring up our first roaster, all right, she came dressed up as a demented elf that's going to rape your children. I want to give it up for the one and only Miss Shelley Kelly.
Hello, Rosie. Look at all these beautiful people, especially all the beautiful women. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm the most feminine one here. Joining all of you on this dais is actually a bigger thrill than when they arrested me and threw me in jail dressed in drag. In fact, the only thing more enjoyable than working with all of you is getting arrested and thrown in jail. The only thing bad about being up on this dais is that we're going to be stuck having to listen to each other's sets. Rob Churchill. I'm supposed to roast everyone here, but I'm not going to roast you. I want to keep appearing and laughing once every 3 months. You know, there's a lot of bookers out there that are real dicks. They say that being a dick is part of the job of being a booker. Rob Churchill, you are very good at your job. Luke Trotter. You're always bragging that you look like a terrorist. There's a big difference between you and terrorists. Terrorists have goals. Actually, you have a very nice beard, and by beard I mean that woman you claim you got pregnant. Speaking of faggots, John Charles. I just wanted to let you know that I'm very good at keeping secrets. You don't have to come out of the closet in public to explore your bi-curious side of me. And you get a reputation. Speaking of perverts, Devin Papianis. I must admit that I really enjoy my time with you because you fucking feel me up every time. You always get a big boner when you do it. Brian Jameson was actually the first person that I met here in local comedy. That was a big letdown. Heard him on the radio. Wasn't expecting to meet Papa Smurf. Hey, we got Kyle Ribbon here. Hey! An Uber driver. In fact, he gave me a line. So easy, an Uber driver can do it. Jamie Morgan. I can't roast you. He's the nicest guy in the business. Him leaving laughing is a big loss to all of us, but there is one good thing about it. I don't have to kiss your goddamn ass anymore. Nathan Wallace, I can't roast you either. Do you have any idea how long it takes to spit roast a guy your size? We'd be here all night. Thanks for letting everybody in the industry we're both a part of know about this and showing them my naked pictures. Sure made coming out a lot easier than I thought it would be. Grab Russell, you big, handsome, strong hunk of man. He's pretty good looking if you're into that sort of thing. A couple beers, maybe. Kind of looks like the type that might slap you with. Be all right. Well, when Rav asked me if I wanted to be in BDSM, beating the shit out of people, and how much would I charge him to do that, I said, hell, I'll pay you. He said, how much? I said, you can have any sex act with me that you want. That's a $10 value. He said, I'll just take the $10. I said, fine, there's a guy that owes me $10, and when he pays me, I'll pay you. Jason Dom. Jason Dom is one of my best friends in the business here. I'm not so sure he feels that way. I think he's ashamed of me. He reminds me of my parents. They just broadcast a video of Stacy, Jason, and Devin on LMAO TV. And if you're a great lover of comedy, do not watch it. Rob Gargiulo, you fucking lustful pervert, you. Like Rob said earlier, Jameson looks like Rob Gargiulo if Gargiulo got his shit together. Of all the comics that look like garden gnomes, you are the 12th best one. True story, he followed me one night, the first words out of his mouth were, I'll be honest, I jerked off to Shelley Kelly's naked pictures 4 times today. And your old stunt monkey, TJ, told me he did 16 podcasts with you, and on every single one of them, you talked about me and showed everybody my naked pictures. Now 5 more people have seen them. JoJo. You stand about 5'2", so if we're rounding up, that's like 6'5". JoJo neither reads nor has a big dick. His dick is about 3 inches. Hard. So if we're rounding up, that's like 12. JoJo's leaving represents a tremendous loss to me. He's my only black friend. We'll get a picture with you before we leave. Bad news, JoJo. You weren't going to make it in that show. You should have gone up there and checked it out first. I was there all last week. I went to the comedy clubs. Outside of every one of them, there's a sign that says you must be this tall to enter. I'll never forget the first time I let you feel my legs. It's the hardest boner I ever had. I'm sure JoJo would have done in history. Just not for anything good. My favorite JoJo memory was the time that I asked him to do me a little favor. He says, I got you, friend. I'll never forget that. Good luck to you, JoJo. We're all going to miss you. Thank you all very much.
Shelley Kelly, everybody! All right. Our next comic and roaster coming to the stage. I hope you can see over this podium. Give it up for Mr. Rob Gargiulo!
Talk about reason to wear Bob Churchill, everybody. Keep it going for him. Rob adding yet another room that will have to pretend him. I'm white girl wasted. All right. I love you, Rob. I do. It's an honor to be among such mediocre talent tonight here at this place. Thanks, Shelley. We'll start with you. Yes, the only thing gayer than Shelley Kelly are the hats that Kyle Raymond wears. Fucking true. White supremacist Jamie Morgan is here tonight. The first guy to ever get fired from a comedy club he owned. How the fuck did Eric pick David over you? That is literally the worst choice I've seen since Shelley picked that outfit out tonight.
because I'm pretty sure he doesn't live in one.
Hey, I'm just running it.
Jason has gout,
It's spicy.
which means the most exciting thing about him is that he has the most boring medical condition possible. Let's see, Nathan Wallace in the house tonight. Make some noise for him. Nathan would pat himself on the back more if he could reach it. I wish this roast was a Facebook chat so I could leave it. Let's see, what else do I have here? Debbie Papianis is in the house tonight. You illiterate fuck. Devin spells like someone who had a stroke. It's true, you guys aren't in the Facebook chat, but I feel retarded reading what you write. I feel bad for your son because between your illiterate ass and your Mexican wife, your child has no chance of learning English. It's true. He'd have a better chance learning English if James from The Laugh had taught it to him. Oh, God. Your hair is like your act, dry and unfunny. Holy shit. You don't look like Justin Gingerfig. You look like Corey Matthews with AIDS. I masturbate to your wife's Facebook. There's no joke there, it's true. Yeah. But when that visa expires and you need a new green card, hit me up. Kyle Raymond is here, everybody. Yeah, which means somewhere there's a prostitute being beaten because her Uber driving pimp is telling dick jokes. Luke Trotta is here. Luke grew his beard for his act, which is the hackiest thing I've heard since I grew a beard for mine. Yeah. The only thing longer than Luke's beard are his setups. The only thing more jagged than Luke's teeth are the knives that David and Eric stuck in Jamie's back. I do more jokes about you looking Muslim, but then I'd be doing your act. Let me see. John Charles is in the house tonight. John Charles, everybody. John has a fetish for women's feet. I was surprised to hear that John was attracted to women. I'm kidding. I've never gotten a gay vibe from John. But what do I know? I've never gotten one from Shelley. Now the man of the hour, JoJo Casillas. I cannot believe you're moving to Tennessee. Do they even have fruit for you to pick up there? One of my favorite moments working with JoJo was we did a gig in Crystal River. And Steve Bix, the guy that booked us for the show, asked if JoJo wanted to be paid in dollars or pesos. JoJo said beans and rice. Oh, man. Now that you're leaving, Jamie's going to have to find a new minority to pretend to like. So how the fuck are you Puerto Rican? You're whiter than John Charles. I'll believe you're Puerto Rican the day I believe Shelley's a woman. Yeah, now that you're leaving, our scene has lost its diversity. It's true, now the scene's just a bunch of white dudes and Shelley. So a bunch of white dudes and one wearing a dress. JoJo, in all sincerity, man, I wish you the best. These people are all here because they love you, as do I. And congratulations, my friend. Best of luck to you. Thank you for the time, guys. Have a good night. Good luck. What's up, guys? Hello, everybody.
I knew we'd have a comic where the angle of this microphone is actually pointed down. All right, folks, our next roaster coming to the stage is sober and more of an asshole now than he ever was in his lifetime. Took him 3 different states to figure out that Florida is where his mullet belongs. Guys, give it up for one yellow Mr. Rap Russell,
Oh, fuck yeah, alright. I only wrote one joke about all of you because you guys aren't worth it. 13 fucking people to write for. This is like the Last Supper, except for a Jesus, we have a JoJo. So, alright, let's get into it. This is dumb. Rob Churchill, you've got the body type of a bowling pin. Jamie Morgan looks like someone that wanted to storm the Capitol but was too busy beating up queers behind a high school bleachers. And Rob Churchill was with him. Luke Trotta looks like a dingleberry asked to become a real boy. No effort was put into this. Nathan Wallace looks like a pallet of Crisco asked to be a real lesbian. Devin Papianis looks like a used tampon rolled down a back alley. I don't know. This is dumb. Shelly Kelly looks like a Ken doll and a Barbie doll if it was thrown into a barbecue pit. Or the fucking next Batman villain. What's going on? Sheena looks like a Karen that spells her name with 3 Ks. I actually have a second one for Sheena. Sheena looks like her safe word is raisin potato salad. John Charles looks like he volunteers to coach Little League just to abuse kids. Brian Jameson has done lots of martial arts in his life so that he can battle his one enemy, high school bullies. That was dumb. Don't laugh at that. Kyle Raymond, he quit comedy to do professional driving, but then again, he never started comedy. Jason Dom looks like a bag of fentanyl became a real boy. And Rob Gargiulo looks like a bathroom attendant at a Sons of Anarchy pop-up. Thanks everyone. Oh, JoJo. JoJo, I love you, man. I didn't write any jokes. I just wrote a list of things that are blacker than you. JoJo claims to be he's 16% black, but rounded up to 50% black. Here's a list of things that are blacker than JoJo. Bill Clinton. A zebra. A panda. A bumblebee. All of Utah. any hockey team. The Cash Me Outside girl, how about that? And my dick. Thank you very much.
Guys, give it up for Mr. Graham Russell. All right, you can, our next roaster, you can hear them every morning on 105.5 The Beat. They are ranked 8 in Fort Myers. And there's a guy named Big Mama that's better than his show. Guys, give it up for the one and only Mr. Brian
Hello. Hi, audience and esteemed panel here tonight. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing well? Good. Rob Churchill. I love Rob Churchill. I've got my favorite Rob Churchill story of all time. And that was the time that Rob Churchill got super drunk and then he shit right in front of a lawyer's office in downtown Fort Myers. That's right. Right. Now the cops instantly knew that he was from Massachusetts because nobody else would do something so dumb. They asked him, would you ever try to do something like that in Mass? And he said, no, there's nothing worth shitting on up there, so don't worry, it's all right. Yeah. Probably not the smartest move, but hey, Rob did get the same thing on his SATs that everybody from Massachusetts get, his own drool. So, when you took a dump in front of the lawyer's office, did you say that this was for the people? Shelley Kelly, everybody. I admire Shelley. It does. It takes a lot of guts to, pour it out all out on stage the way that she does. Almost as much guts as chopping off your dick and living as a woman. No, she does a great job as a woman, but I will tell you something. There is a dead giveaway that she's a man. And no, it's not the man hands or the Adam's apple or the voice. It's her refusal to ask for directions, everybody. That's what it is. Rob Gargiulo is here. Yeah. Rob Gargiulo, I don't know if you guys know this, he used to live in a van. That's a true story. He lived the van life, which is very true. The moment that I heard that, I wish that he was a young blonde girl who had an angry boyfriend in a travel blog. Rab Russell was just up here, yeah. Rab, I love the mullet, but it does make you look like you greet all of your relatives with an open mouth kiss. I love Rab on stage. One of his bits in his act, he talks about this energy drink called Pussy. There's an energy drink called Pussy, right. I asked him if I could have one because I'm married and I rarely get to indulge, and the last one that I cracked open smelled funny, so, Devin Papianis. Hi, Devin. He's got a last name that's hard to remember and spell, but it doesn't matter because he's not going to be famous anyway. So, somebody said that he looked like the Wendy's girl, which is true. Rob, you said that, right? Yes. Yeah, it's true. I kind of go more Ronald McDonald, right? He was a stand-in for Ronald, but the company had to let him go. It turns out they don't want a Ronald that always smells like weed and isn't allowed around children. Kyle's here. You're taking a lot of shit about the hat today, Kyle, you know? That is what you're The more I hear about the hookers and the Uber driver, I think he's less of an Uber driver and more of a pimp, but that's okay. It does remind me, I do have a joke about fedoras. Would you like to hear it, everybody? Yeah? Kyle, what is the difference between a fedora and a tampon? Fedoras are for assholes. Jason Tom. The shirt has more personality than he does, you guys. Jason Tom never used to smoke weed, and everybody just assumed that he did. They always offer him weed, and he'd always go, no thank you, I don't smoke. Offer him weed, no thank you, I don't smoke. Everybody just thought that he did, you know? So one day he just said, fuck it, and I'm just gonna start smoking weed, which is great, you know? If only people thought that you were attractive, funny, and successful. John Charles is here. I like to refer to John Charles as a weed concierge, right? Every time I hang out with John, I love him so much. Everybody gets their own joint. You go to his house, he has the cleanest, most sparkling bongs you've ever seen in your life, right? Weed concierge. I would call him weed ambassador, but that title's taken by Snoop Dogg. So, oh my God. I read one time, they say don't trust people with two first names, you know, John Charles. But I actually read about that. They say that people with two first names usually means that their family didn't have any kind of real job. And that actually makes sense for you. Sheena Reagan, everybody. Sheena. I find it very difficult to make fun of women, and this is me, it's a me thing. It goes back to high school as my own defense, you know, I used humor kind of as a defense when I was in high school because I was 25 pounds overweight, I had acne and a little tiny button dick, and yeah, I'm happy to say that years later I lost the weight and I no longer have acne. Nathan Wallace is here, you guys. I love Nathan. If you flatten his hair, he looks like two of the Three Stooges. I'm not going to do any fat jokes about Nathan. He doesn't do any of that in his act, which I actually love about him. He doesn't do that. He does like a lot of fish jokes, a few jokes about his dick, and the rest is yelling at the audience. So, Luke Trotta. Luke's taking a lot of shit tonight. When I first met Luke, he had a full head of hair, and you can see now. Yeah. The hair is leaving his head faster than a woman who accidentally spent the night at his place. The only difference is his hair doesn't stand a chance of being murdered. He looks like he's on every watch list there is, doesn't he? Very versatile, this look. He looks like a terrorist, a weed farmer, a serial rapist, you know. Jamie Morgan is here. Yeah. Jamie's an open book. You know where he stands economically, socially, especially politically. You know where Jamie stands, right? I think we all know that, where he stands politically. Yeah. I will say this, and kind of directed towards Jamie, but towards everybody, I guess. About 5 years ago, our country made a gigantic orange mistake, right? We did. And about a year ago, we rectified the situation, the people spoke, and I think we're on the right side of history. You guys, McDonald's brought back their orange drink, so fucking yay, right? And also, fuck Donald Trump. All right.
Oh, you're so smart.
JoJo Casillas is here. The reason that we're all here, he's moving to Nashville, Tennessee to live his dream as a gay Puerto Rican country singer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, that says comedian. Sorry, yes. To live out his dreams, yes. No, he's going to be making the most use of his tremendous talents. He is a very funny man, and it's good that he's moving because he's ripped off as many check cashing and payday loan places down here as he possibly can. It's time to go. No, JoJo's going to live his dream, which is great, and I'm glad that he's not going to live his nightmare, you know, the one where you perform naked. I'm glad that you're not doing that. In Puerto Rico, when somebody is your buddy, your friend, they say that you're brokey, right? They're brokey. That's the name, right? Your buddy. I'll use it in a sentence. JoJo is moving to Nashville, Tennessee to earn a living as a comedian. So very soon, he's going to be brokey. No, JoJo, I'm going to miss you. I would say that you're like a brother to me, but I'm too old for that. And then I would say that you're like a son to me, but I'm too young for that. And I would say that you're like a nephew to me, but you're Puerto Rican, and for some reason, you guys are all older than your uncles. I don't understand. But I do love you, and we all miss you. Thank you. I appreciate
it. Guys, give it up for Mr. Flying Brian Jameson, everybody. All right. Our next roaster coming to the stage marries people for green cards. And that, I mean, he hands them out. They're not real. written in crayon.
You don't know?
Why don't you give it up to the one, the only Mr. Devin Papiano? Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. If I had to describe Rob's body type, I would say pregnant mannequin. Like the first time somebody showed me a picture of him shirtless, I thought it was just a dick pic with a genital wart. Brian Jameson, thank you for taking your time for playing those guys in the Rice Krispies box to be here. For those of you that know, Brian Jameson is on the radio, and for those of you that don't, that's because you stream your music like everybody else. But I feel like if you ever wanted to know what it is like being on the radio, it's like hearing a dude's voice in the porno. Like, yeah, I get you trying to do your job, but you kind of fucking ruined what I came for. John Charles looks like an unregistered sex offender. No, you loose neck fucking... Yeah. Fuck you, your neck looks like you have thyroid problems. Sheena, I was actually a little difficult for Sheena. When I look at Sheena, she looks like somebody that used to send those VHS tapes in from when they were single. You know, back in the 90s. Yeah, those dating tapes. So I kind of thought hers would go a little something like this. Sheena Reagan, 32, when she isn't praying homosexuality out of this world. You can find her selling homes to white Christian families. No sex on Sundays, and in bed by 7:30 with the wrath of God wrapped up in a carrot. She's sure to make any dick soft. With plastic on her furniture and the light scent of your grandmother, she could be yours. I'm so sorry, Sheena. Pray for me. Shelly Kelly, over here dressed like elf on a shelf, more like dick on a chick. When I think of Shelly, I think Finkel is Ihorn. Ihorn is Finkel. But for those of you that don't know Shelly, I envy you. Shelly is many things. A man, a woman, a tranny, annoying. But what she isn't is a comic. When I look at Shelly, I feel like she's just an undercover cop too far in a prostitution ring. Rab Russell, thank you for taking time from jerking off in women's restrooms to be here. Rab dresses like he's still filled with teenage angst from having 5 stepdads. That he actually started his own punk rock band called Adult Tantrum. You look like you fucked a fish you catch. Jamie Morgan. Jamie Morgan looks like Mr. Clean started selling meth. But since he did get fired from the Laugh-In, he finally was able to divulge in his favorite hobby, domestic violence.
Luke Trotta. Luke actually just broke up with his 18-year-old girlfriend. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Luke's sister and her niece just moved away. If I was to imagine Luke naked, it'd probably be that clump of hair that you pull out of your shower drain. Just stuck together by scum and cum. Jason Dom, with the body of a broken Stretch Armstrong and the personality of a snail, you look like you based your whole life around Weekend at Bernie's, and you're Bernie. If you forget anything tonight, let it be Jason Dom. Rod Gargiulio. You just look like everything shitty about Brian Jameson. And then you just roll that around in diabetes. Kyle Raymond looks like an autistic substitute teacher that sells weed in the parking lot while waiting for his girlfriend to finish her test. Sicko. Fuck you, Kyle. Nathan Wallace. Nathan Wallace looks like what would happen if you give banana pudding bones. And the jawline of a pelican. Honestly, when I first saw Nathan on a poster, I assumed it was for a hot dog eating contest. Oh, but I think that's everybody. But to my man, JoJo. JoJo, you are leaving one of the most Spanish diverse areas just to be labeled as a Mexican in Tennessee. What can I say about you that most Trump supporters haven't already said on Twitter?
That would be weird, but like, you know, like,
No, but you were one of the first to recognize me, man, and I had a lot of great times with you, driving around, doing mushrooms in St. Pete. Almost dying. This man fucking almost killed us. His windshield wiper blade just broke right off. You remember that shit? In a fucking rainstorm, we had to pull over in the middle of fucking... It was terrifying. I'm gonna miss this guy, honestly. We're all gonna miss you, my man. And then, I know he always tells everybody he's 16% black, and I looked up 16% of the N-word, and my man, I'm gonna miss you, my...
Steve Jobs. Give me advice and read it with the media. Swerving on until I hit the fucking medium. Speeding on the mic, talking about his media.
Alright, everybody, give it up for Devin Alright, our next comic coming to the stage is easily recognizable by the tail lights that say lift. I want you to give it up for the one, the only Mr. Kyle Raven, everybody!
It's not you just next to me, wrestling dick on your shoulder. Or sit right up front, everybody's staring at me. Oh man. Oh, so I do not lift. And don't do lift ever, okay? So that's pink and it's pretty gay. Don't think I'm a fucking pimp? If I was a pimp, I'd have more money. I don't pay them, they pay me. Fuck, man, it's so stupid. You keep saying that shit. Police gonna come knock on my door and ask questions. Shut the fuck up. I honestly do not write anything to this, okay? Because I was busy fucking driving Uber. drove back from Tampa this morning, and I just got here. Yeah, I was sitting in my car trying to smoke weed. I need a cigarette. After this, I'm fucking leaving the stage to smoke a cigarette. You got that? Got a list here. I took a picture of the list so I know who to fucking roast, because I don't know who is on here. Then we're gonna go in order. Shelly, please pick up your, pull down your skirt. I can see your dick. She keeps wearing these outfits. It's like, I don't know, it's the Christmas rainbow, right? Is that what we're going with tonight? She's got costumes galore in that fucking house. And you chose that. Rob G, you are an angry garden gnome. I don't know where your sexual fetishes came from, but you gotta slow down, man. This picture, you're sending pictures of your feet to some guy. What the fuck is going on, man? you really need help.
How much is
Rab and his mullet, he dyed his hair blonde so he could look like Dog the Bounty Hunter to film a sketch which never got fucking done. Walk around with fucking blonde hair having to explain that shit over and over. Brian Jameson, I was going to make a joke, but somebody already said it. You're on the radio, it's successful. Nobody listens to the fucking radio anymore. Nobody listens to the fucking radio. I think I've listened to your show 1 or 2 times, and that's because I was on it. After the last time I was on, you asked me if I had ever been with a black woman, and I said no. And I was like, why did you throw me under the bus? No black woman's gonna fuck me. What's wrong with you? Oh, well, hey. He's 60% black. Oh, women. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That says in the group chats, it says shut the fuck up, and mostly from Jamie. Who's next there? Oh, Dom. Dom's been staying with me, so I've been real close to him. I've seen a lot of, and he's like the same age as me, but he moves like my 90-something-year-old fucking grandpa. What the fuck? What have you done in your life? Did you play sports or football or something? Had injuries? Anything?
I wrestled at a 2K.
The only person I know that's less physical is Patrick Puckett. Jason Dom climbed on the stage and he said, I'm not climbing up there. I said, you know how fucking unathletic you have to be to not do something that Dom can do? Holy shit. Dom, I've never seen you run for anything. If a dog was chasing you, would you run? Somebody get a dog. I want to see him run if you can. John Charles, you're the oldest person on the stage here. And we're just going to keep pointing that out. You look great. You look great. It's because you don't have kids. So why the fuck do you still watch wrestling? If you don't have kids, how come you drive a fucking Corolla? Why don't you have a nice car? That is one of the things that tips us off that you might be gay. You can still watch wrestling. Knowing that it's fake, it's like they're just dudes in Speedos.
Yeah.
Sheena is having a tough time deciding whether she's a comic, a real estate agent, a Christian, a degenerate. She doesn't mind the worlds to cross over, right, Sheena? You don't want to let anybody know, any of your comic friends, because you would be in trouble. Yeah. They would be praying for you. Well, because none of us are religious except for her, and it's funny that she is. Sheena, I love you. I lost my train of thought. Oh, she got. Hopefully she's getting something to eat. She needs it. Nathan, oh my buddy Nathan. Nathan, you look like an Asian man who ate Chris Farley. Every time you're on stage, I do worry that you're going to fall on an audience member and there's going to be a news story. He makes the jokes all the time. It's like, whoa, don't fucking push yourself too far, you're going to fall. on this list, I'm sorry. So I know where I'm at. Luke Trotter. Somebody fucked Luke. Do you know that? Somebody had sex with Luke. Look at his face. Even if he has an uncut giant cock, it's fucking buried amongst a forest of hair. God. So, and Jamie. Everybody ripping on you because you got fired from the laughing. And it was the best fucking thing ever, wasn't it? Yeah, that's most times you get fucking fired from the job that you never would have left, and you're like, man, I should have did that forever ago. He's doing much better now. You know, he's up at Vasani's, another club I will never get booked at. I'm no longer allowed there because I talked about weed on stage. They can go fuck themselves. They go, all the old people. Those fucking old people were hippies and fucked in the mud at Woodstock and took acid. Don't let them fool you. Fuck them. Fucking hypocrites. And that leaves JoJo. When I first met JoJo, he came. I used to run all these open mics. He came into an open mic, and he had a joke where he had a dildo in a bag. And I don't even remember the fucking joke. I just remember you said it was your grandmother's dildo, and all I can think is, the joke was about his grandmother's dildo. All I can think is, if you got pulled over by the police, and they searched your car and found that bag, what the fuck would you say to them? Try to explain to them that's your grandmother's dildo. Try it. It's your closer? Yeah. Now it's funny because you're making fun of how stupid it is. But yes, you know, you always make the joke when you get on stage. Just yesterday, I was at the show, and going out to the front, and I hear you say the joke, right? I know what you're all thinking. I can really lay down some tile. No, we don't think you have that kind of skill. You're the dude with the leaf blower. But I am going to miss you, man. I don't know why the fuck you would choose Tennessee. If I mean, South Carolina probably would have been better. Tennessee is going to be a fun place. Just watch out for the fireworks and the racists.
All right, Kyle's going to smoke cigarettes, everybody. All right. Well, we can all wait for our next performance, because by the time Kyle comes back, he might make it up here to this microphone. But I kind of doubt it. Walks around like he's got fucking 12 hemorrhoids on his ass at all times. I want you to give it up to the one, the only Mr. Jason Dom, everybody!
Thank you so much. I was going to take notes, but this is what I look like, so fuck it. No, yeah, keep it going for the Make-A-Wish kid. No, I love Rob. Yeah, I love hanging out with him. Like, by the end of the night, I feel so good about my drinking. Like JoJo, he insists he's like 16% black, and then his liver is 32. So, we got Rob Russell here for some reason. Don't worry, I'll say that about all of you. No, Rob looks like he's gonna eventually be his seventh stepdad. And I'm so honored we got a sponsorship for tonight, Travelocity. I'm guessing that's why Gargiulo's here. We have Shelly Kelly, was not invited, but she's here. Shelly, I just gotta ask, where do you get your makeup tips from? Sting or The Ultimate Warrior? I don't know, Shelly Kelly, like, I really don't think she has a penis. I really don't. I think she's just so old that her body gave out and her uterus just fell out. Then we got Devin. Devin's got a smoking hot wife, somehow. The most amazing, the one thing that's more amazing that you have a hot wife is that you were able to keep her around. I just feel like his wife wakes up every morning and just like looks at him and goes, I'll give it one more day. We got my longtime friend Luke. He's here. Yeah, like Kyle said, he got women to fuck him. I don't know. I don't know what you look like naked, but I could just imagine it looks like a shag harbor with a dildo. And Nathan. Awesome guy, love Nathan. Nathan, I can only assume when you and your wife have sex, you're on the bottom. I only assume this because she's still alive. Ryan Jameson teaches karate to children. What do you teach? Kempo. I figured it was Taekwondo. Don't touch the fucking children. I feel like you agreed to teach children karate just so you could legally beat up children. You were getting sick of beating yours. You gotta move on sometimes, right? We got Jamie Morgan here. Yeah, don't give him anything. Fuck him. Jamie, I haven't seen you laughing in a while. What happened? I thought Jessica and Michael were fucking went out to look for you. I don't know. Jamie looks like a dildo that Shelly keeps in her nightstand. And then Rob Churchill looks like a dildo she threw out. And then Gargiulo, I'm not even going to ask what she did with you. So. Oh my God, look at this dance. Jesus Christ, we look like the Avengers after fucking Thanos just kicked their ass. Which brings me to Sheena. I would imagine Sheena, if she was a superhero, she would just try to save everybody with Jesus. That's lame, I know. God didn't like it. John Charles, Jesus Christ. John, can you put a picture up on your flyers that shows your age? You're fucking 50, alright? Every time I see one of his flyers, he gets younger and younger. I'm almost expecting this next flyer to just be a picture of a sperm with his fucking name on it. You're old, fucking that's it. I think I got everyone. Oh no, I didn't get my boy. JoJo, man. He leaving for Tennessee. No, I love JoJo. He's very close friend. He's my boy. You know, he's like, I consider him he's my N-word with an A. You know? Apparently he's like 16% off. I know that wasn't good, but I'm just trying to prepare him for Tennessee. So. Nah, he doesn't look like tonight. He looks like a lesbian prom date tonight. But usually he dresses like how Jamie's dressed, which makes me think that he takes his kids out for clothes shopping and then he just keeps the fucking clothes. No, he's a good job. I'm gonna miss you, dude. I honest to God, I love you. Oh, shut up. I'm not trying to get sentimental. I'm drunk. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to get that gal back. No, but no, I'm gonna miss you, dude. I'm really gonna, I'm losing another person who's laughing here. So this sucks, but I think you're gonna do great out there. If you don't get taken out in the races. But no, good luck out there, man. And I'm gonna see you when I come out, dude.
Everybody, we'll take an intermission while he sits down. All right, our next roaster coming to the stage is the oldest of the group, but still moves faster than Jason Dom. Give it up for Mr. John Charles.
Was anybody else nervous Kyle was going to come back in here with an AK-47 and kill everybody? I've been scared shitless for the last 7 minutes. Just for the record. He sat here so quietly and still through the whole thing. I'm like, he's going to fucking kill everybody.
You have time? Yes, you got it.
So big round of applause for everybody that's taken all this time out of their schedules and out of their busy lives to write jokes. For everybody up here, for those of you who haven't been part of one of these, it's horrible, mean things we say to each other, but it comes from love, because we love and care for each other, and so it's an expression of that love and caring, and I am no different. I have taken a lot of time from my busy schedule to write jokes about you guys, because I love and care for you. Here we go. Sheena, skinny. Nathan, not. Amber made me promise not to say fat. That's a true story. Brian, bald. Luke. Yeah. All right. Brad, mullet. Nice. Jason, bring it down. Hey man, yours changed. Perf Talk stays in Perf City with the Perfs, buddy. Okay. All right. Shelly, like the red hair. All right. Let's see. Devin, pick an ethnicity. You. Irish Greek fuck. Churchill, please say fuck more. Jamie works well with others. And Kyle. Fucking Kyle. All I'm just gonna say is, why am I sitting so close to Kyle? Alright, well that was all the time and effort I put into these people. But I do have love for JoJo. I I took JoJo on a cross-state comedy trip, and I wore this shirt in honor of JoJo because I didn't make him listen to Duran Duran's Rio album. This song is for you, JoJo. It's a 41-minute album, too. We heard it like 6 times in a row. You're welcome. But have fun, buddy. I love you. I'll see you again, and I'll literally give you the Duran Duran shirt off my back. All right.
How come your regular shows aren't that fast? It was way more entertaining. John Charles, everybody. Oh, you're headlining? Where? It's not at the Laughing anytime soon. Jamie's gone. And so is the club in another 2 months, okay? Can't wait to see that new ownership sign out front. It's going to be under new management. Oh yeah, under general management. All right, guys. Our next Christian rock group is coming to the stage. She's already prayed for all of us. Give it up for Sheena Reagan, everybody.
It's lovely to be here tonight with all of my friends, these very hardworking comedians, and Kyle Raymond. A true honor. I'd like to say, out of this year, looking back, I think I'm especially proud of Rav Russell and Rob Churchill, Rob and Rav. These two have done the biggest things this year that I've seen any other comics do with no talent. I mean, just boom, up there. No substance, no goals, just doing it. These guys, they like to make fun of me for being a Christian, which is totally fine because they're all going to go to hell as soon as Luke blows us up. Except for Jason Dom. God hasn't forgotten about you, Jason, even though every audience you ever have has. Rav, we've become close. Well, maybe not close. We won't be particularly close to that, but your mullet is exactly like your act. It's only impressive to you. Brian Jameson teaches children's karate, so now he finally has a worthy adversary. I actually met JoJo for the first time at Brian's roast, and I remember the first thing Nathan said to Brian was, he kind of looks like a baby. He's so memorable. They made a movie out of it. I mean, oh, we've been friends for a long time. I still have no idea if you're a shoe cobbler or a wizard. Just at home making leather shoes. We don't know if he's 38 or 714 years old. He's a miracle. Devin Papianis is here tonight. Absolute garage sale of a human being. If everything at the garage sale was trash and should just be thrown away, and by thrown away I mean aborted. Rob G is here tonight. Nice to see you, Rob. Rob will take any job to be away from his family. He drives 4 hours to work each way, takes gigs for no money, and they are extremely grateful for his time out of the house. If I didn't mention you, it's because you book me, and I'd like to keep it that way. So we'll just move straight to the man of the hour, JoJo. Oh my God, look at him. This is what happens after opening one weekend for Frank Del Pizzo. Look at that. One weekend! One! And this is how he showed up here tonight. That's fucked up. You know what's funny is we were looking online to get him a cool chair. We found this really awesome Regal chair. It was $150. Which would have made this JoJo's highest paying gig. So we just skipped it, kept it even. 3 shows for his whole career. When JoJo asked me to first sell his house, I thought to myself, you know, I've never sold a taco truck, but I can try. And we did sell it. Like that. Takes a lot of balls to do what JoJo's doing. You know, this is hard. You know, you work hard at forming your set for a really long time. You open, you feature, you headline, you outgrow your area and you go somewhere else, or you just develop a mediocre 20 and move to Tennessee. He's gonna get there. He's gonna get there and come right back, but he's gonna get there. Let's give it up for the true hero here. Megan Casillas is here tonight. I had a chance to meet her over the course of their sales. She's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's articulate, she's a wonderful human being, which now I know why you had to knock her up at 15 to keep her around. It was the only way. It was, trust me, the only way. I wish you guys the most success, and I pray that Megan continues to let you freeload off of her for the rest of her life. Thank you guys.
Roast that had to change chairs to fit in it, and I want you to give it up for the one and only Mr. Nathan Wallace, everybody. Keep it going for old shits and roads, everybody. I really wanted to work hard on this, but then I was like, fuck these guys. I mean, when you write a roast joke for people, it's to show the love. To show how much you care for them as a person. So I wrote no jokes for any of these guys. I wrote a joke for Sheena. Sheena is the love of it. Is she not? Was she just amazing? She's not married. She doesn't have any kids, and she's 35. It's not because she's barren, it's just her personality. Now to the person of the hour. Like a little fuck all of it. That's what I'm trying to say.
That was awesome.
JoJo. Hey. JoJo. You are definitely the affirmative action comic. Give it up for JoJo Castapalis. JoJo can't. I never bothered to learn this shit. I tried, but I don't speak Spanish. The first time I seen JoJo perform, I thought, wow, this little Mexican boy is really bad at comedy. I will admit his comedy has gotten better over the years, you know. Now it's like,
warm glass of milk and just makes you want to go to sleep. But when he started, there was like a warm glass of goat's milk that made you want to join ISIS and kill yourself. Check. But like I said, he's gotten better, and that's because of Jamie Morgan. Everybody, he's really put in the time. That's because of Jamie Morgan. Everyone says that Jamie is JoJo's father. You know, he's like, oh, this is JoJo's father. But what you forget in the beginning, we got that name because JoJo used to call Jamie Daddy. Jamie said that he'll give him all the stage time in the world because he has the cutest little back dimples. That's a really great place to put your thumbs when you're holding his hips. Those thumb holders have got him booked all over the state. You have to applaud JoJo's commitment to the craft. You really do. He's done a lot of things. In fact, I always like to remember his motto. Nothing will get you booked like a hot load to the back of the throat. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, Nathan, you use JoJo all the time. He featured for you for an entire year. And no. I've never got up in them guts. Like so many bookers and comedians and randos at the Wassel House have, right? The Wassel House, yeah. Somebody should have done a joke about my shitty vocabulary. Fuck you guys. I bring JoJo because of his smoking hot mom. She came to a show one time and I was like, damn! JoJo's mom hot as hell, like a sexy angel landed on her. Just hope that, you know, she'll come to a show one day. That's all I'm trying to do. I know you're thinking, you're like, how is it that JoJo has even one hot parent, right? He looks like a child, he looks like he's a man dressed in child clothing that has to shave his forehead to keep his lines right. The dude has 17 rows of teeth. I don't even know how he has it. That grill is fucked up. That's all I'm saying. Only guy that people are like, please stop smiling. We could use less of that. But no, for real, his mom is actually very, very hot. I'd bang her if she had AIDS hot. Look how upset he is. That's why I love this right here. His mom. His mom has the ass like two red delicious apples, vacuum sealed in denim. The smile of a goddess and the breast of a plus size model. Which makes you wonder, how ugly was JoJo's dad? He must have been disgusting like Luke, you know? And why would she have sex with him? That's why I'm pretty sure JoJo is a date rape baby. Nobody wants you, JoJo. Nobody wants you. JoJo's mom is so hot. It's needless to say that she's my go-to when I'm jerking off without my phone. In fact, if we could have a moment of silence
while we think about how hot JoJo's mom is. That's good. But truthfully, I feel like we are losing one of the greatest comedians in the area. I love this dude. He's a great friend. He's a great asset to our scene. And Tennessee will definitely be better for having you. And I have one. Really will. Really will. I have one thing to say before you go. Tell your mama I said what's up. Please give it up for Mr. Nathan Walls, everybody! We've got two more roasters before we bring up the man of the hour. Alright, our next roaster has his Camel double parked.
Thank you.
And they take the ticket to the one hump, so I don't know what's going on. I want you to give it up for one the only Mr. Luke Trot.
I wish I did have a bomb. I would blow these fuckers up right now. I call him not funny, a serial rapist. Everyone's surprised I've gotten laid. What else? Did I miss anything? My mother's here, you fucking assholes. Give it up for your roast master, Rob Churchill. Yeah, he looks like the uncle your mother told you to stay away from. Rob Churchill looks like he gets kicked out of your local Applebee's at least twice a week. Rob Churchill, you've had a good year. Going up for some famous guys, Pauly Shore, Ron White, Tommy Davidson. It's good to know in this business you don't have to be funny as long as you know how to suck a dick. If you're gonna shit on anything, I wish it was Kyle Raymond's hat. Kyle Raymond, you're the only fucking Uber driver up here. More people have been driven to the airport than have seen your comedy. And after seeing your comedy, I wouldn't have you drive me to the airport. Driving hookers and picking them up is the only meaningful thing you have ever done for the Southwest Florida comedy scene. I write more, but you don't even write more for yourself. Rob G and Brian, Flying Brian, I'm going to combine them both because they're neither one are full-size adults. What I want to know, if you're both here, who the hell's making toys for Santa? Isn't there some type of blackout date you both can't request off? Flying Brian looks like the elf on the shelf, and Rob G looks like the garden gnome that fucked it. I don't know if Flying Brian can ride the roller coasters at the amusement parks, but I know his wife had to sign a permission slip for him to be here. Oh wait, it's gonna get worse. Rob G's dog just recently died. I had to sit here for 45 minutes. Fuck you guys. Rob G's dog died. It's very sad. Rob used to practice all his jokes on that dog. But I'm sure if we could ask the dog, it would say it's in a much, much better place. Between Flying Brian and Rob G, we got 4 foot of man, 2 inches of dick, and 1 minute worth of funny. Rob G, you look like you got kicked out of the Oompa Loompas for not being athletic enough. Sorry, I really do like these guys. Devin, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because you're not that funny. You look like an overweight leprechaun. Everyone wants to know how you got your hot wife, and it's very easy. It's called Roofalin.
She says my taste magically delicious.
That's because she was drugged out of her mind. Everybody wants to know how you kept her, and I've narrowed it down to 2 reasons. 1, you knocked her up, or 2, she's from Argentina, and they let Nazis into that country. So forever, however short and unfulfilling your little dick is, it's still better than Nazi dick. I think Jason Dom is special needs. I went to a funeral with him this week and he wore that same fucking shirt. I took a road trip with him recently and I've never prayed harder for a car accident in which I was driving the vehicle. Jason Dom, I'm not saying you took a short bus to school, I'm saying you took it everywhere. You're sleeping on Kyle Raymond's couch. You're 1 missed paycheck away from being completely fucking homeless. Listen to Sheena and take the signs that God's giving you and quit life. I'm very honored to roast a Special Olympian, though. It's the first time I've ever done that. Rob Russell. Rob Russell claims to have 5 stepdads. I think he's just been molested 5 times. I was gonna make a school shooting joke, but I stopped with that. Fuck it, now I'm gonna say it. Jason Dom went to high school in Michigan. Damn it if that wasn't 20 years too late. I am. My mother's still here and I don't give a shit.
I'm her favorite comedian.
Because my mom always helped out at the Special Olympics, that's why. Rob Russell, between you, Nathan, Sheena, and Shelly, it looks like a lesbian date, or lesbian double date. Fuck. Rob, I think you're on steroids. You have a big physique, moments of rage, and a small dick. You look like the villain in every shitty 80s movie. You look like you will always own a house that has wheels. Was it awkward knowing that your dad was also your uncle? That's all I got for that one. Let's go. Nathan Wallace. Nathan Wallace doesn't like it. I don't like doing fat jokes about Nathan, but like the audience is supposed to know he's a dick too. When I think of Nathan Wallace, I think of congestive heart failure, childhood obesity, heart valve replacement surgery. Nathan is also transitioning, like Shelly, from type 2 diabetes to type 1. Nathan's shirt looks like a picnic table, and that's good because he's always eating off of it. Nathan, I really do admire you. You're a headlining comedian, you're a father or two, you work full time, all while having Down syndrome. You really are an inspiration to me.
Thank you.
Shelly Kelly. Shelly Kelly knows exactly who she is. That's good, because nobody else does. Shelly, when you touch me, I don't know if you're trying to fuck me or fight me, but both of those outcomes scared the shit out of me. Shelly, you look like the fucking Saw puppet. But your makeup is still better than Sheena Reagan's. find out what happens after that because I heard that. Shelly, I would jerk off to you. I'm just not sure what to Google. Is it post-op or pre-op? Sheena Reagan. Sheena, you look nice tonight. I like what you've done with your mustache. Sheena, do you throw up before or after these? Regardless, Nathan Wallace will eat it. Also, Nathan Wallace doesn't fly because the airlines don't make him buy 2 seats, they make him buy a whole row. Sheena is a devout Christian, a realtor, and a comedian, which means in my book, she's full of shit. Shelly's transitioning from a man to a woman. Sheena's already made that transition. Now she's just transitioning into a bigger bitch. I'm just glad my dick's finally bigger than yours, Sheena. Sheena's dating somebody. It's nice to know in the year 2021, women can order that over the online too. She finally thinks this is the one, mainly because he knows he's been dating Sheena this whole time. Was he here? I don't know. Oh no, Jamie Morgan. Give it up for Jamie Morgan. He took busy time out of his schedule from putting burning crosses in minorities' lawns to be here. But when he found out we were roasting a Puerto Rican who was 16% black, he couldn't help himself. Jamie Morgan's been doing comedy for 25 years, and if you've never seen him, that's because he only does Klan rallies. The only reason why JoJo calls him his dad is because he doesn't know his real one, and he didn't want Jamie to lynch him. Every Friday is Halloween for Jamie. He always goes dressed as a ghost with a hood. You can find him on MLK and various parts of Lehigh Acres. Jamie Morgan was in a movie. He was in American History X. He played Ed Nordman's head while he was getting ass raped in the shower. Jamie Morgan claims to be a good businessman. He went from being part owner of a comedy club in Fort Myers to now running an Italian restaurant in Port Charlotte. If Jamie Morgan's a good businessman, then Kyle Raymond's my favorite fucking comedian ever. Definitely killing everybody. Jamie Morgan once said to me that I was his 5th best comic in Fort Myers. Jamie, you're the 5th best headliner that I've worked with on this stage. See? That's God's sign. Fucking quit, Jason.
Getting old.
I can't believe he just waddled his way to the bar. All right. And now to the Puerto Rican of the hour. What can I say about JoJo that hasn't already been said in the Lee County Sheriff's Report? JoJo has 3 kids and it took a total of 90 seconds to make all of them. JoJo, you come faster than Amazon Prime. pissed me off this whole time. No, I'm gonna be honest, the youngest of JoJo's kids, I don't think it's his. He's too cool and everybody likes him. I got way more in the back here. This is awful. JoJo once told me his wife would never leave him because it's the best penis she's ever gotten. Well, after speaking with his wife, she's only had 2, and JoJo, you're the second best penis she's ever gotten. You look like a rapper whose DJ name is Shitty Apples. When I first met JoJo, I thought, great, the Laugh-In finally hired a janitor. If you weren't moving to Tennessee, I would call immigration on you myself. JoJo, I love you about as much as Nathan Wallace loves gluten-free. Sheena Reagan loves herself. Flying Brian and Rob G love being 4.5 feet tall. Rob Churchill loves Last Call. Jamie Morgan loves minorities. Any one of Rap's 5 stepdads loved him. About as much as Shelley loves having a dick, about as much as Devin White actually loves him. I'm literally here just to make sure this fucker gets on 75 and leaves. Alright, now I gotta be nice. JoJo, honestly, we've had a lot of talks. You've definitely come by, we've smoked, we've definitely gone on trips for shows, and I'm really proud of you. Seriously, I'm really proud of you. You've worked really hard, you've come a long way. I think it's great that you got to wear the same suit for your first communion, your prom, your wedding, and your roast. That $150 deposit that you'll never get back, you really got your value. I really am. I'm really proud of everything you become, and I'm so excited to see what you'll be in the future. I love you.
Guys, please give it up for Mr. Luke Trotta, everybody. Well, our final roaster, before we bring on the man of the hour, has a night off tonight because the place he doesn't own is closed on Sundays. So it's nice. You guys may know him as a comic, as a former owner of a place that I can't believe he got fired from. How did you fuck that up? I don't know what happened. Honest to God, we go down there now, it's like, when's this place gonna burn? Guys, I want you to give it up for Mr. JoJo's dad, Mr. James Morgan.
How are you guys doing? It's wonderful to be here. My friends are behind me right here. That was the funniest I've ever seen you guys be. If you would have been that funny, maybe I wouldn't have gotten fired. I've helped you guys for 2 years. You couldn't fucking get my back on that one? Just a little bit. First of all, I would like to thank Hank Hill for hosting this. This is a good job. this is a heartfelt moment with JoJo and everybody. We're glad to be here. I'm sorry that it's here, but I figured Laughing would have sold their tables and chairs off by now. So, and I don't know if these jokes are going to be any good. I've been very busy working at a club that's actually selling tickets. And I'm going to have to keep this short because I may at any point get an email and have to leave. Thank you. But honestly, you guys are honestly my best friends. It's a shame that it took me 40 years, and this is the best I could do. You're the only people that I've ever been around that made me want to turn to drugs. Some people aren't here, and I wrote for them, but I'm still going to do the fucking jokes because I spent the time doing it. Do the jokes. Griffin Thomas. A lot of you guys know. A lot of you guys know, but I'm sorry he's not here to defend himself, but let's be honest, he wouldn't be able to. The first time I met Griffin, he walked up to me and he was like, "Hi, my name is Griffin Thomas. I have 3 minutes and 4 new venues. Should I feature before I headline?" By the way, I quit my job and I have a baby on the way. Stacy Steele, you're the funniest comic in this room with nice tits. Nathan is a close second. Sheena's been disqualified. You'd think if your name were an exercise, you'd actually do that exercise. How's it going, Alan Swats? Chris Proya can't hear? I said Chris Proya can't hear! That's a fair point. No one loves Nathan Wallace more than Nathan Wallace. If you're ever worried about COVID, don't worry. Unless you look like Nathan Wallace, he is what at risk looks like. Did you guys see Nathan when he walked in and saw these aluminum chairs? I've never seen a man so scared. Nathan Wallace looks like what gas station tuna sandwiches would do to a man after 20 years because Nathan Wallace eats nothing but gas station tuna sandwiches. Kyle Raymond is already blaming the audience. But Kyle is funny. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met off stage. Kyle is the only Jew that isn't Jewish. I asked an elderly couple if they'd rather watch Kyle Raymond's comedy or catch COVID. They took their masks off. Jason Dahm isn't here. Oh, I'm sorry, he is. I was hoping you weren't here. Jason Dahm is the reason why I stopped saying the word retarded. Watching Jason Dahm and Nathan Wallace have a conversation is a lot like watching me and my ex-girlfriend fuck. One of us was doing all the work. God, I miss that whore. I miss her. Someone asked me if Jason Dahm was autistic. I was like, I don't think that's what autism is, but because autism speaks. Drink till your feet hurt, buddy. Drink till your feet hurt. John Shirley is here. He's back there. I don't know if you guys remember John Shirley. He's the only comic that I know that has narcolepsy, which means that there's a good chance that the audience is going to fall asleep right at the same time he does. Those are good. Okay. Shelly Kelly. Nice tits, dummy. Whenever Shelly Kelly says his name, he always says, Shelly Kelly, that's with 2 E's, and I yell, and 2 balls. He always claims that I'm misgendering him, and I'm like, no, I don't think I am. Shelly is doing a much better job with his makeup. You can see right there. Early on, it looked more like he was trying to be the Emperor from Star Wars. A lot of people find out I'm friends with Shelly, and they're like, how the fuck did that happen? I'm like, I have no idea. My birthday party was at Shelly Kelly's house. I stayed there way too late, and I got way too high. And I've never tried so hard not to fall asleep. But I honestly love Shelly. He's a great man and a terrible woman. Luke Trotta, your mom's here. Next, no. It's so shitty that you guys think that Luke can't get laid because hookers exist. And he's living rent-free. What we should be surprised about is if that girl actually keeps the baby. I'm a Republican. I'm not for abortion, but I am now. Luke's a good comic. I've tried to get him to shorten his jokes. You know, I think if he shortened his jokes, his set would be much better. He'd probably lose about 20%. Ironically, if he shaved, he'd lose the other 80%. Rav Russell. We had 6 dads. This is the best they could do. You're the only person that I know that doesn't stink but look like he should. Rav, you ever been to the Comedy Store? Or LA? Or any other places in LA? You ever been to LA? 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 You ever been to LA? I can't believe you haven't said LA today. Your hair looks like it's on parole for domestic abuse. Oh, I forgot Larry Young. It's good to see you brought your resume with you. It's his wife, everyone.
In a water.
John Charles. Glad to see you got a permission slip to come outside today. John is the only person I know that where all of his friends are okay with him being in an abusive relationship. I'd hang out with him more, but what the fuck? All right, I wrote that last night. That was very funny. John's my only friend that has to be in before the streetlights come on. You're late, by the way. It's very dark outside. So for the next week, he's probably going to be at the bottom of a well putting lotion on his skin. Oh, Sheena. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Sheena has a boyfriend. Still? Fuck yeah, Sheena's still got a boyfriend. Sheena read an article one time and said that most people meet their soulmates at work. Sheena has 7 fucking jobs now. Brian Jameson, I don't even know what I'm going to say about you. You're a much better man than me. You're probably the best man in this whole place, but I haven't met the dishwasher. So. It's a great thing you're doing for the kids, teaching them martial arts. I heard you were a great fighter yourself. I heard you were undefeated, but your weight class is full of 4th graders. Patrick Puckett is here. I don't have anything for that. I don't have anything for it. Last but not least is JoJo Casillas. I wrote a couple things about him, but there's not. I don't want to be too hard on this guy. Really, he's like my baby. I don't understand why Tennessee. Like, was there no housing available in 1940s Germany? Why? JoJo was always there to help, though. That's one thing I can always say. When I took that club over, he was always there to help, and he did, somehow. He built us a bar top one time that came crashing down with all the bottles. So we asked him to stop helping. We all love JoJo's comedy. We really do. I bet you he's probably not even as good as we think he is because we love him so much. It's a lot of how I imagine Nathan Wallace thinks about the comedy of, well, Nathan Wallace. JoJo is so black. The last time I was at one of his shows, I saw someone walking out saying, Carlos Mencia sucked. But honestly, I don't know what to say about it. I love you. That's it.
Jamie Morgan, everybody! Guys, now it's time to break out your phones because it's time for the man in the hour. The guy looks like Chuck Woolery was raised in a fucking Puerto Rican neighborhood right now. I never thought I'd see you wearing that and fucking slippers looking like a tux, you know, because you and I have been through some shit. I fucking love you like a brother, alright? I mean, I remember the time that you fucking, I was hosting and laughing, and you walked out of the room and goes, I just puked. And then you said, I was like, you have to go on stage right now. And then you spit on the first row, and I was like, that's awesome. It's fucking great. We have gotten drunk more times than I've gotten drunk. And I drink a lot. I didn't write too many jokes for you. In fact, I wrote none at all because you're my brother, man. And I love you to death. And it's time for you to get your redemption on all these fucking degenerates. Guys, I want you to give it up for Mr. JoJo Casillas!
To the DJ, that was pretty racist music, so fuck you. Jesus Christ. I want to just say, first and foremost, I appreciate everybody for coming out. These are like my dearest friends here. These are all great comics. They're doing this show for free. They're not getting paid for any of this. So, Dom, I gave you that shirt, bro. Shut the hell up. All right, now, but I do appreciate it. These are my good friends. I love each and every one person up here. Roastmaster Churchill, like he says, one of my good friends. I love Rob so much. Rob's from Massachusetts. So that means when he says the N-word, he growls at the end. He says it with the hard R, all right? Rob's actually a good man. He takes care of his household. He does grocery shopping. He cooks. He cleans. His wife makes all the money. She's back there tonight, Angela. Thank you. The only question that I have for you is, when you peg Rob, does he like it from the back or does he like to lay down? All right. Fucking Churchill. I love that guy. He's so drunk right now, though, but. All right. Shelly Kelly is the reason why Dave Chappelle hates transgenders. All right. Shelly Kelly's confusing to me. She's the only transgender who wants to dress like a woman but talk like Rocky. Like, I heard her when she came up. Hello.
I'm Shelly Kelly. Bitch, no you're not. All right, this is... Oh my God. Flying fucking Brian, my man. Hey, Flying, I love you so much. You're the first person to put me on radio and believe in my talents. One of the first people I actually admire you teaching karate to 5 and 6 year olds because you can't hang with the 12-year-olds. So, definitely proud of you. You look like the type of father who dates girls, but the Karen types only. All right? That means he only likes white chicks. He's racist. All right? Let's see.
We have chocolate drizzle.
Oh, man.
White cheddar, bacon.
He does have, like, he is like a good-looking version of Rob Gargiulo, right? Yeah, Flying Brian actually looks like the sober version of Rob Gargiulo. Fucking crazy. Hey, Rob Gargiulo also, thanks for dressing up like a panhandler today. I appreciate that. Fucking picked him up on the way here. He was like, I need money. I was like, can you do 5 minutes? He was like, do I gotta keep my pants on? So fucking ugly. That was pretty shitty that Luke made fun of your dead dog. But good for that dog. You know, oh man. My man Rap. Woo! Looks like his favorite word is puss. Thank you for dressing up like Brian Landry. I appreciate that. Doesn't Rap look like he's the manager of the fishing department at Bass Pro? I do love you, Rap, though. I hate your fucking mullet, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let's. Oh shit, my man Coyote, Coyote, yay! The Uber driver pimp. Only reason why you're on this show is because we don't want to wake up to a group chat of you bitching about nobody booking you for a show. So. That's all I got for you, Kyle. All right. So. I know I said something about Rob G earlier. Rob G is also a radio personality. I can't tell you what station he's at because he always gets fired from each one. All right, and he lives in a van, so I hate your fucking sweatpants. I know that much right now. Jason fucking Dom, my man Dom's in the house. Look at Dom. Doesn't he look like a DUI picture? Look at him. First time I met Dom, I actually thought he was autistic. Turns out, just looks fucking retarded. Oh shit, Dom and Sheena actually both drive Saturns. I don't have a joke for that, I just want to let y'all know how poor they are. My big dog, Devin! Devin! My man Devin still dresses like he's trying to live the glory days, MySpace days. Devin's actually the most annoying in this group, honestly. Like, if Devin was like, hey guys, I'm going to Nashville to take my comedic talents out there, no one would throw him a roast. So. And it's true, Devin actually does have a hot wife. It's crazy. Y'all seen him, he has a hot wife. You know what's funny though, is that everybody in this panel has talked about running a train on his wife, including Sheena. So. Devin, you remind me of a Century Bob, because every time I see your face, I want to fucking punch it. My man John Charles, woo, gave me the Duran Duran shirt. John Charles was the first headliner to take me on the road with him when I was a young comic. He actually made me listen to Duran Duran for like 4 fucking hours. The Rio album, and didn't write no jokes for you because I fucking hate you for that. And exactly. And then when the show's over, take your fucking shirt back. All right. Not for nothing though, he does look like he can play basketball, like he teaches youth sports. Look at them Air Force Ones right there. John, look at you. We smoked weed once together, and now you're learning. That's what I'm talking about. Sheena's in the house. The real woman, right, Sheena? It's fucked up. Luke says that he can't do your makeup. I actually don't think you're ugly at all. I think you're a good-looking woman. Like, if you were my woman, I wouldn't even hit you with a closed fist. So... Okay, before I continue, I just have to tell y'all, an actual comic told her that before. She was hosting, and she was like, what's your intro and all that? And he was like, how old are you? She's like, I'm 30. And he was like, do you have kids? She was like, no. He's like, I wouldn't even hit you with a closed fist. I love it. I love it. That's right. We did. But Sheena is actually a true American. She's a patriot to this country. The only thing that she hates more than Colin Kaepernick is black people. Oh, man. It's crazy, though. Sheena looks like Brittany Gonzalez before she got her tits done. That was for the fucking boys. All right. Listen, dude. My man Luke's in the house. Luke Trotter. Nobody likes you, Luke. Now they know. See, I'm telling you. Luke was actually one of the first comics to ever tell me that one of my sets was horrible. And he was like, I actually think you can be a good comic, but what you did tonight was terrible. You should work on your set, and you can be better. And I've gotten better, and we've done shows together, and the only thing I can say to Luke is I appreciate it, but I wish you would take your own advice sometimes. I'm just saying, dude. Luke collects jerseys on his spare time. That's why he has that fly jersey right there. If he spent that time with his comedy, he would at least have a good 3 minutes. So I think Luke is the only person here that if he was like, I'm quitting comedy, everybody would go, all right. No, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to do it.
Howard!
Do it! You did. That's fucked up. Oh, I do got one more thing, though, because it was for Sheena, because she did have that mega bar about me having kids at 15. I just think that you're jealous. Nobody wants to dump their load in you, so... My buddy fucking Nathan Wallace, man. My man Nathan Wallace is actually headliner. I actually feature for Nathan all the time. Nathan's a good man. It's actually pretty funny though, because no matter what car Nathan gets in, he still looks like he's stuck in a Fiat. Like, it's weird. It looks like his whole body looks like all the air bags deployed from a car crash, right? Nathan's so fat that if him and Lizzo had sex, it would look like two Volkswagen crashed into each other. Damn, y'all alt me? At least it's interracial. Come on, I'm trying here. Speaking of interracial, my dad, Jamie Morgan. That was funny. Y'all see what he was wearing? He came, he was like, I wanted to dress like you tonight. I didn't know I dressed like Vanilla Ice is my favorite rapper. Fucking you, Churchill, and Rob G look like the leaders of the Lollipop Guild. And Brian James is teaching you guys karate. So that's... My man Jamie wore the red sweater today, the red hoodie. I guess your white one wasn't clean. All right. Not for nothing though, Jamie Morgan is actually a great comic, a great writer, and a great booker. Just too bad the comedy clubs he used to own don't think so. Oh, not for nothing though, I will say that these guys right here are my dearest friends. It was actually hard to write these jokes because I actually do love and respect each of these comics that are in here. Like, it's actually really hard for me not to hold back these tears that I have because I really do love everybody in here. I mean, for real, like, these guys have lost
watched me grow to be the comic that I am, and if it wasn't for a lot of these guys in this room, I wouldn't even be having the chance to move to Tennessee so my wife can take care of me. And so that's basically it, man. I was gonna say thank you guys for coming out and supporting me. I love each and every one of y'all in this building. To my comedy crew, I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much for the crew.
Give it up for JoJo, Casillas, and Kisses Hey guys, make sure you sign up that fucking $2 poster we made for JoJo. Make sure you sign that for him. Say goodbye to him, alright? His ass leaves tomorrow. So go fuck yourself, JoJo. We love you very much. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. We'll see you guys again. Bye.